Hello again everyone, I'm back to host the UK Virtual Instructor Award for 2020. Now 2020 has seen the rise of the virtual instructor. Everyday teachers that have taken their craft to the online world through various sources like ELD, Facebook Live, Zoom, YouTube and any other method to reach their students and beyond. Now as an instructor myself, the transition to the online world was not without its issues. There were many challenges which I'm sure all instructors who took to online faced. The first one being, which platform do I use? Like I was saying a wee minute ago, there was things like Facebook Live, Zoom, YouTube. I certainly looked at Zoom, but Zoom required meeting IDs, passwords that would have to be issued every time you wanted to have a class. You were restricted to numbers. YouTube, absolutely great, but not live, just recorded. Issues there were that it took an eternity for anything to be uploaded so that you could post out. And some people said that they missed the interaction. So for myself, like many, I decided to opt for the Facebook Live route. So there we go, first problem out the way. It was then time to think about the space in the house, rearranging the furniture, because just like many of the students had to do as well. Now, there was then the setting up of the phones, the laptops, the tablets, finding the right position so that everyone could see clearly and still make sure that they could hear. You also had to make sure that your music was loud enough so that your students could hear, but not too loud so that they couldn't hear the instructor or me talking, or the neighbours coming to my front door. So, with all that done, we then get going. We have a few trial runs. First class went ahead. It went really good. However, it was to be short-lived. Because on Facebook Live, once the video had been saved, the parts where there was music playing were muted. And with so many other people taken to the world of online during lockdown, we then started having connection issues. People not being able to join the live feed, or the live feed being out of sync. We dealt with screens that were completely green, and ultimately the live feeds being cut sometimes only moments after we had started, which caused no end of frustration, certainly to myself and I'm sure to my classes. However, then came along the world of ELD and everything changed. There was no more muted music, no more connection issues, and after a wee bit of time of getting my class used to the new platform and making sure they could all get in and set up, we were off and we haven't looked back since. Now with all that being said, there were also some positives for the online classes. They're all recorded. So if you've missed a class, or perhaps maybe just want to practice one of the dances we've done a wee bit more, then because they're recorded you can jump back on. You can watch them over and over and over, rewind them, fast forward them, you can do all that. So that was a massive bonus. You also still got to interact with everybody because of the chat facility that's on there. However, I'm sure everybody still gets a good laugh when I ask a question and I actually turn round expecting someone to talk back to me. So, with all that being said, who really made the grade and who kept you dancing through lockdown? Let's find out. The nominations are...
UK Virtual Instructor 2020. Thank you so much. I'm so absolutely excited. I'm so proud. Thank you for voting for me in this category. Teaching is my first love, as you know, and I'm so proud we've been able to keep you dancing and smiling for all these months, these strange times. So thank you for joining me in the loft, and thank you for taking the time. My smile is bigger than it even normally is, and I hope I can continue to share my smile with you throughout this year and beyond. So thank you so much. Super proud. Thank you.